Hello, everybody, and welcome back for yet another edition of Senior Moments, a regular look at what's happening at the North Andover Senior Center. We are coming to you from the first floor lounge area today to tell you of the great things that are coming up in June here at the center. This month kicks off with a couple of new installments of the Grandma Hobbies series of classes with a focus on home food preservation. On Monday, June 2nd, there will be a small group hands-on class on canning. Candied jalapeno peppers. Did I pronounce that right? I think so. As you are familiar, known as cowboy candy. Wow. The class kicks off at 12:30 p.m. And then on the next Monday, June 9th, the canning class will teach you how to make and preserve zucchini relish. This class also gets underway at 12:30. In both cases, advanced registration is required, especially since these classes are taught in small groups. Call the center to get your slot for one more of these classes. Number 978-688-9560. The Senior Center's Lifelong Learning Lecture Series brings you a presentation titled Law and Order, Boston. David Crew will host a slideshow that presents the details of some of Boston's highest profile crime cases. Learn more about this case of the Boston Massacre, the Parkman murder, and Albert DeSalvo, a.k.a. the Boston Strangler. This event will take place on Wednesday, June 11th at 1 p.m. Call the center in advance to register. Now it's 978-688-9560. And now this quick reminder. North Andover Elder Services has working relationships with many agencies that provide services to our senior center. These services include, but are not limited to, respite care, long-term care, legal, financial, health, and nutrition services, and transportation. You need access to local resources or in need of referrals to said services, you can get in touch with us at the Outreach Manager, Kala Alstrom, at 978-688-9560. Now, this month's documentary screening will take place on Monday morning, June 9th at 10 o'clock. It's called The Girl Who Wore Freedom. It features the untold stories of men and women and children who lived through the German occupation and Allied liberation of Normandy. No registration is required. All you need is your interest and a way to get down to the Senior Center. If you're looking to have a fun Friday, then check out Friday's Fun here at the center on Friday, June 13th. It starts with a social luncheon at 11:30. Then once lunch is done, you can start tapping your feet to the happening beat of some great music brought to you by Al and Tom's Hit Parade. It'll be a Friday full of fun, food, and frivolity. Call the center to register 978-688-9560. Before we continue, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank you for watching this episode of Senior Moments. This is a monthly digest of what is happening at the North Andover Senior Center. We could always use some volunteers to help out with the program. If you're interested in assisting us and picking up some skills and a great hobby in the process, just contact us at the Senior Center, 978-688-9560. And now, back to the show. Let's visit the box office to see the films being shown this month at the Sutton Cinema. On Thursday, June 5th, you can watch Small Things Like These, which deals with Catholic parishioners in Ireland. These people find out some uncomfortable truths about the religious institutions upon whom their community is built. Showtime is 1 p.m. and snacks for the day will be provided by Aspen Hill Rehab. And then on Thursday, June 12th, it's the film You Gotta Believe, the story of a baseball team dedicating their season to a player's dying father, set against the backdrop of the 2002 Little League World Series. Thanks to Cedar View Rehab, who will be providing snacks for the day. There will be no movie on the 19th, as it is a state holiday, but the films will return on Thursday, June 26th. The feature will be Blitz, in which a boy is separated from his mother during the bombing in World War II, London. The story involves his dangerous journey to return to his family against all odds. It's a good, interesting film. All Sutton Cinema shows begin at 1 p.m. and no registration is required. Just come on down, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show. One Wednesday per month, the Board of Health provides health services at the Senior Center. These services include walk-in screenings for things like blood pressure and glucose levels from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They also provide a nurse on site at that time who is available to answer any health or medication questions that you may have. This month's date will be Wednesday, June 18th. Call the center at 978-688-9560 for more information. This month, the ladies will meet for the bi-monthly women's breakfast. It'll take place on Monday, June 23rd at 9 a.m. Don't be late. The next men's breakfast will take place next month. The lunch bunch will be returning to Red's Kitchen and Tavern in Peabody on Monday, June 9th. The van will leave the center at 11:30 and lunch will be served at noon. And the supper club will head back up Route 125 for another meal at Mr. Mike's Restaurant and Lounge in Haverhill. The van will leave the Senior Center at 4 p.m. and supper will be served at 5. Both these programs require registration and they do fill quickly. It is the first come, first served, so get in touch with the center as soon as you can. Just call 978-688-9560. On Monday, June 30th, there will be a patriotic jamboree at the Senior Center. It starts with a lunch at 11:30 and then entertainment by performer Bo Paris. Enjoy the lunch, enjoy the music, and enjoy this truly star-spangled day. Call the center for more information and to register. That will conclude another edition of Senior Moments, produced on location here in the activity room at the North Andover Senior Center. As always, there's so much going on here at the Senior each month, and we don't have the time to cover all of it. Remember that all these events are listed in the bi-monthly newsletter that goes out to every Senior Center member. If you would like a copy of our regular newsletter emailed to you, please call the North Andover Senior Center, 978-688-9560. Email them at the address shown here. Make sure to stay tuned for our next episode, where we will go forth into the month of July. Big bang. Until then, this is Lester Rugg. saying thanks for watching, and may all your senior moments be super moments.